Hi, welcome to Nina in the Kitchen. Today I want to show you a side dish that's a little different and it's so delicious. If you like brown rice, you're going to love this. And it's using a grain, barley, which I think is underutilized in the United States. So this is barley. It's been pearled, meaning it's been sort of polished. The outer shell, when it's pearled, the outer shell has been buffed down somewhat. Now, barley is a grain that it's very high in protein, high in fiber, iron, calcium, magnesium, B6, what else? Anyway, I have 1 cup of barley. That's 204 grams. Now, the way that barley is harvested is a lot like they harvest lentils. So what you want to do is just put it out on something and just look to make sure that there are no small pebbles in here or anything that you can break your tooth on. Now from here, I'm just going to put it into a sieve and rinse it just to knock the dust off of it, and then I'll be right back. This has been rinsed and I have this up to a medium heat. Here are the other ingredients. I have 2.5 cups of chicken stock. Homemade is best. If you buy it, just get low sodium, but this could be a vegetable stock. It could even be water. So again, great vegetarian option. I have, this is 6 ounces or 90 grams of mushrooms, 1/2 cup or so. This was I would say a small to medium-sized onion that weighs 10 grams. I have the 1 cup of barley, olive oil. This is about a tablespoon of olive oil, and some unsalted butter, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 40 grams. So in goes the oil and the butter. You can even make this a vegan option by changing the fat and, of course, the chicken stock. I'm using my most experienced scraper here. And once this starts getting golden brown and toasty, and you'll smell it before you see it, then it's time to kind of clear a path. I'm going to add the onion and the mushroom. Well, I can smell that this is toasted. It looks a little more brown than it was. Like I said, you can smell it before you can see it. So I'm just going to clear a hole in the middle, and in goes the onion. I can bump the heat down a little bit. And on top of that, mushrooms. And I have no salt in the chicken stock, so I'm salting this. What happens here is barley basically cooks the same way as rice does. And I like to toast my rice as well. So you put it in the pan, you start it on high, you put a little fat in there of some sort, and then the liquid goes on top of that and you bump it down to low. Barley can take about 45 minutes. There are some that are fast cooking, but they're not as healthy for you, so you don't get the benefits of all the protein, etc. The reason that I made the hole in the middle is because I like to do what I call zone cooking. So now all of these vegetables are cooking. The mushrooms are on top, so they're sort of sweating. And in the middle, where the heat is on this burner, you have the onions cooking. And I'm starting to smell that, so now I'm going to toss that around. And now, if you look at this, these grains of barley are now a deeper golden brown. If you look at this, the onions and the mushrooms are both starting to wilt, starting to cook down, and we have a nice toast on this barley. So I'm going to go in with the chicken stock. From here, you cook it just like rice. When this comes up to a boil, I'm going to reduce it back to a simmer. There's no salt in my chicken stock, so I'm going to add a little salt there. And this will simmer for about 45 minutes and absorb all of those juices and the yumminess from the vegetables. It's really a great dish. I have some fresh thyme. You could use parsley. Oregano is good. Putting that right into the barley. And just give this a quick stir. Taste as you go to make sure that the salt is where you want it. because like rice, it absorbs everything that you add to this. It's a delicious, delicious side dish. You can put cheese on this or not. Just like this is really fantastic. Really good. Very earthy. It's chewy. And like I said, if you like any of these whole grains, brown rice, farro, any of those, you're going to love this. You know what would be a great addition to this is lentils. Anyway, I hope you try it. And like I said, great vegetarian meal or vegan. You can just work this and make it your own. I hope you tried this recipe. Thank you so much for watching Nina in the Kitchen, and I hope that you come back. Bye, guys.